What's blazing, gents, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. We are here with another seasonal championship, this time up to the challenge. And, well, the name gives it away. What we have to use, it's either Dodge Challengers or Chargers in the A class. We are using the 2015 Dodge Challenger Hellcat, the one right here. I was considering using this black one again, but we used that so often that I'm now here with, well, a grey one, which is about as colorful as it gets. Tuning shellcode is in the description as always. It's a lovely car, let's be honest. Even if you're not a huge fan of like muscle cars or anything, this is still pretty cool. In my opinion. Opinions vary, of course, but I very much like that one. Oh, that's a colorful one. Another colorful one. As you can see, we are making use of our power here and we are already in the lead. We also have a little bit of handling, so we don't just fly out of every corner, because that's sort of important to, you know, finish the race. I think the balance is pretty good on this tune. You need to be careful that you don't lose the rear end, because even though it has all-wheel drive, it has a relatively loose rear. And if you don't watch out, it becomes a tiny bit unstable. But if you have a little bit of feeling for the car, then it should be fine. That looks so good from the front. Unfortunately, we can't drive looking at the front of the car, which I find is a big strength of it, because from behind it's not that pretty. I should stop looking at the car and more like race. Alright, left corner, 50% of the race done. But you always have to be wary of losing the car, keeping grip. So this isn't driving itself, it is a car that requires a certain amount of handling and a certain amount of careful driving. Also because it has like a load of power. On the bright side, the race is full of Chargers and Challengers, and none of them are particularly handling friendly, so it's not like your opponents will breeze through the corners and gain so much time on you, even when you kind of get off the gas a little bit. And if you're confident enough, you can also initiate these little drifts to exit the corners a little smoother. Again, the tune is relatively stable, you just have to watch out sometimes. Here we had the traffic, that was a bit annoying, but still saved the situation alright. Now we're going for the finish here, a very comfortable win in race number 1, I would say. There we go. That puts us in a good spot going into race number 2. And should we be able to win race number 2, we are in a real driver's seat to take the championship as always. And we have race number 2 here. Come on. There we go. Of course, same vehicle. Sometimes I consider using a variety of vehicles, but then I usually don't. Or maybe the same with different tunes, but you don't really want to change the tune for every race, do you? Or have like 3 copies of the same car just for one championship. I don't think that's really helping anyone. That's a pretty one. Unfortunately for you, however, we are fast. Let's see if we can split that. Spread it and then press into the gap. That's more or less how I learned it. Wait, what are we talking about? Alright, we have 3 cars ahead of us. Nearly went off the road there, that's what I mean with it's a little hard to turn in, but lots of traffic there. Unfortunately that hindered us in making a move. That, whoa, more traffic. Which once again stopped us from making a move, unfortunately, but we're now going wide here into that section. Good drift through here, still in 3rd. Actually have to focus on the race, how noble. We should be able, especially going for a corner like this, now we can probably gain some momentum. Roll through here, get through here, and now we are speeding up, closing in. Going past there, and now past them. Yes, one is down, and now we see. Can we press through on the inside? We can. Bold and daring move. I like that. There we go. Like I said, bold and daring. It sends us left. Well, we have to exit on the left, so it makes sense, but still. This looks a lot like a win in race number 2, but it can still go horribly wrong if we miss the exit. So we'll have to do that carefully. And off here I'm tipping the brakes a little bit early to avoid any major incidents. Going a little off-road here, using a wider line. But we are comfortably in the lead, so we can do that a little bit safer. There we go. That's race number 2 in the bag, so 1 remaining for this championship. So it's 40 points. And a comfortable position going into race 3. Wherever that might be. I hate searching for the races. Why is that colorful? Whatever. Where is... There it is. Race 3. Would you please... Yes, load. Of course we've been disconnected. Every time the game fails to load for a second, it disconnects us. I love how it gives us 10 seconds to return to free roam to accept it. But at the same time it's trying to load into a race. Like, how are we supposed to return to free roam now? That's gonna be a good sprint, I think. It's So many pretty cars in this championship, I really like it. Some of were beaten at the start here from that one guy, but we're overtaking everyone else, and that's fine, I guess. And we're taking him into that corner. Someone spent all his points on acceleration, I guess. Let's see if we can dart in here. We can. That gives us one more, another one here. Can we get by? Yes, we can. 2 cars remaining, and we can probably catch those two if we now go inside a bit. Oh, a bit wide there. You need to be careful on that one because there is a bridge, and if you fly down there, your race is over. Should have taken my own advice about being careful, eh? Oh well, that's fine. Sent him a little bit wide there. Can we go past, please? Please? Uh-oh. There we go, there's another bridge. Please don't fall down. Closing in now, closing in, closing, closing. And going past. Close him off? Yes, we can. Right ahead of him, closing him off there. We're still a little bit off-settled, but not a big deal. Should be able to gain some separation here on the straight road. I hope, at least. It's very fast though. We will see. Trying to go around the outside, which didn't work particularly well, although I guess it could have gone worse, so staying right behind us there. But he's probably running out of time to get us. Because it's just going down the hill now and then the race is over. Whoa. There we go. It's race 3 in the bag, 60 points for us and a championship win. As per usual. So, switch the end screen. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, farewell.